everybody, it's Lori from Fluid Artistry by Lori. Welcome to my studio. I'm glad you came by. Today we're going to do some blooms, maybe 2 or 3 on this canvas that I've got here. It is a 6x6 canvas, gallery wrapped. I've taped up the back to protect the back so that it's nice and neat when I'm done. And I have some paint here on my spinner, which is simply a cake spinner from Michael's. And the paint that's on there is going to hold this down, so I had to be sure to cover all of the wood and everything, that I don't want any of that paint to be transferred to this on a permanent basis. So I'm going to just stick this here and it will kind of hold it down at the same time. I have these paint stirrers that I got at Lowe's that are just kind of stuck down with some tape and some paint now. They make it easy to spin. And I like that. It makes it a little bit more controlled. The paints I'm going to use today, I don't have the gallon of paint out for the base coat, but I have Valspar Satin Ultra White paint mixed with primer, and I put a drop of the Amsterdam Naphthol Red Medium and a drop of Artea Pearl Tangerine Orange. So I've got this kind of a very light pink. The only other thing I've got in there is some GIC 800 from Golden. And the colors that I'm going to use for my blooms, this first one here is Quinacridone Violet from Golden. We have Phthalo Blue from Golden, Iridescent Gold Fine from Golden, Turquoise Phthalo from Golden. My activator, cell activator, is Titanium White from Golden. And I put a little bit of the Bling It Abalone Shell from Primary Elements into each of the colors here, because they didn't really have any sparkle except for the gold. I didn't put any in the gold. So that's where we're at. That's what we've got to work with today. I hope I'm not making you dizzy. I'm trying something a little new today with how I'm showing you all of this and moving things around. But let's try and center that. There we go. I think that'll be good. Well, if you want to stay there. Okay. Maybe a little more this way. There we go. Okay. So let me know in the comments if you like the format that I'm using here today, or if you prefer that I edit things out a little bit more and just post the colors to you in the video and put them in the description box. The recipe that I use for the colors is in the description box below. So I'm going to put down some pillow paint here. It's kind of a very pale magenta pink. It's really pretty. And we're going to start with some of the Quinacridone Violet. You can see these are really thick, but they aren't really gloppy. You know, they still flow well, so the sparkle that's in there is really cool. We're going to do 2 blooms. I think I want to see a little bit of negative space here when we're done. That. If you've been following my videos, you know that I just finally got some blooms and found the right recipe that works for me. That, and if you hear the humming in the background, we got the my studio's in the basement, And we've had more rain this summer than ever before, I think. It's been insane. So we got a little bit of a moisture problem down here. So we're working on that. And we have a dehumidifier that's running in the background. And that's what you're hearing. You just have to be careful not to get it too dry, because I don't want my paintings to dry too fast. But what was happening was there was so much moisture in the air that I swear there was condensation landing in the paint that was on the canvas even, and they just weren't drying. The paint was moving around all over the place, even after, you know, it shouldn't have been moving anymore. Oops, I forgot to put the gold down in the other one. So things are going better since we got the dehumidifier. Did some rearranging with the gutter system, you know, things like that. This is a property that is newer to us. It was a renovation property, and it's really a lovely house. It's really wonderful. Hopefully we've resolved the problem in the basement. Anyway, enough of that babbling. Okay, there's that turquoise phthalo. And I'm going to blow these balloons out one at a time because I don't want the cell activator to sink, so before I get to it. So here's the cell activator for this one. I like to use a smoothie straw. It's a silicone smoothie straw from Target. They come in a pack of 6. And it works real well because it's flexible and the paint comes off real easy. Here we go. Oh, I like those colors. Already I can tell I like those colors. Let's put this one down. Let me put a little bit of this base coat out here on the edges, the corners. It's a pretty deep canvas, so I want to make sure that the paint flows. And I may cut this out of the video. I don't know. We'll see if you want to really watch this part. But I also want to give the cells a chance to come out and develop, and also for the paint to come back to the center. Spin this a little bit. I went pretty deep when I blew out the blooms, so I've got a lot of the base coat in there. I wanted to see some of it, but maybe not quite that much. Anyway. The way the lacing is coming up though, that's perfect. You can see the lacing like right over here starting to really come up in here. So if I get more of that, more colors coming through, that'll be awesome. I don't like this, so we're going to go through here a little bit and see what we can do with that. Brightness of those colors, so let's smooth the weight of the paint this way a little bit before I spin it again. So then the weight of the paint will push it off in those directions. Okay, let's see what we get. There we go. Now that paint's coming off. There's a lot of excess paint in there. It's starting to come off and just roll right down the sides, so I don't want to spin it too fast and have it fly off. I want it to just go to the edges and roll right off the sides and put a nice design on the sides as well. That is pretty. I do like that. Almost looks like a rainbow, little rainbow right in there. I need to do a little something right. I don't know. I can't decide. I can't decide. I wish you guys could tell me. I should do some swirlies in there or something, or not. You know how I love to doodle. But these balloons are pretty. I really kind of like the differences in the depths of color with the base paint. It's not too busy because there's places for the eye to rest, and I really like that. Paint is still a little thick. I do have the GAC 800 in there, so that's going to help, but I think I want to spin off a little bit more of the paint. Oh, that's better on the sides too. Oh my gosh, those sides are beautiful. Beautiful. doing with the thickness. It's not bad. Not bad at all. I think we're doing okay here with that. Awesome. What do you think? I think I like it a lot. I'm going to let it just develop a little bit more. And then I'm going to come back and show you the results, the wet results. And tell you about some other new exciting things that I've got going on. So hang on, it'll be a few minutes for me, maybe 5 minutes, and probably only a half a second. Well, not probably, but definitely only a half a second for you. We'll see you back in a minute. So here it is, the wet results. I think it really came out beautiful. See what I mean about the sides and how it just flows right down the sides? Like it's all part of the painting. That's what's so awesome when you have the deep sides. And you get that kind of a look. You don't need any kind of framing at all. It frames itself. I don't know if you can see the shimmer. We're getting a glare from the light up here, so let me turn that off. Hang on just a second. I'm going to go turn that off and see if we can get a better picture here. Okay, there's the studio. There's stuff everywhere. Okay, there's the lights. I've got things everywhere. The walls are kind of empty because I just took everything down for the art show that I did, and I left it packed upstairs so that I can bring it out for the next one. But I got paintings over here waiting to be resined. The ones that you see on the wall are the ones that I have resined since the art show. Anyway, here we are. Let's see if we can get some of that glimmer in here. Well, there's not a glare anyway. That's a good thing. See that lacing in there? As it goes along, it may even come out a little more, develop a little bit more. It's really beautiful. I love it. I love this part. This is just the coolest right there. I love that turquoise phthalo anyway. But I wanted to tell you some things, some great news. I have, well, first of all, I want to let you know that everything, all my art is for sale. If you don't see it up in my Etsy shop, it just means I haven't gotten it there yet. So you can email me. My email address is below in the description box, and let me know if you're interested. And also, I have a KS Resin discount code down in the description box. You can get 5% off of KS Resin by using the link for my discount and putting my discount code in there when you check out. The best part about that is your 5%, of course, and the second best part is I do get a small commission out of those, which is helpful to keep me painting. You know, this is an expensive hobby. And I take it very seriously anyway. It's not really just a hobby for me, but I do love it as much as I could love any hobby. The other thing is I have a Patreon account now too. So there are offers in the Patreon depending on what level you want to join at. That will give you sneak previews, early releases, videos that don't go out to everybody, live lessons and classes and whatnot, and conversation. So check it out. That's also down there in that description box. So don't forget to look at all of the artist description boxes, because there's a lot of good information and a lot of good things that can help you guys out too, like the discounts. The other thing is, what is the other thing? Now I forgot. Anyway, I want to wish you the best kind of day. Don't forget to take care of yourself. Take care of each other. Where did I hear that before? Yeah, I watch a lot of YouTube videos too. I've learned from the best out there, let me tell you. So thank you so much for being here again. I love you all. We'll see you next time. Bye.